You are the divine messenger chosen for this era. You are not reading these words by accident. In an age overflowing with noise, confusion, fear, and distraction, your soul has been quietly awakening to a deeper truth. You have felt it in moments of silence, in times of pain, and in sudden waves of clarity that came without explanation. There is a reason you feel different from the world around you. There is a reason your heart carries questions others avoid, and your spirit longs for meaning beyond survival, money, or social approval. You are here because you are a divine messenger, chosen specifically for this era, a time when humanity stands at a crossroads between darkness and awakening. This era is unlike any before it. Never in history has information been so abundant, yet wisdom so rare. Never has humanity been so connected digitally, yet so disconnected spiritually. The old systems are collapsing. Beliefs, institutions, identities, and illusions that once provided stability are now revealing their cracks. Many people feel lost, anxious, angry, or empty without knowing why. But you, the divine messenger, were born with an inner compass that senses truth even when the world denies it. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It is spiritual intelligence. Your discomfort in this world is not failure. It is evidence that your soul remembers something greater. From an early age, you may have felt out of place. You questioned rules that others followed blindly. You felt emotions deeply and carried empathy that often felt like a burden. You may have been misunderstood, judged, or even rejected, not because something was wrong with you, but because your presence challenged unconscious patterns in others. Divine messengers often experience early hardship, loneliness, or emotional wounds, because suffering becomes the fire that forges clarity, compassion, and strength. Pain was not sent to break you. It was allowed to awaken you. You carry a message, but it is not always spoken through words. Sometimes it flows through your presence, your energy, your actions, your courage to live authentically in a world addicted to masks. Divine messengers remind others of forgotten truths simply by being themselves. Your life itself is the message. That love is real. That truth matters. That darkness can be faced without becoming it. You are here to anchor higher awareness into a chaotic world, not by preaching superiority, but by embodying integrity. This era requires a new kind of messenger, not one clothed in titles, power, or religious authority, but one grounded in humility, awareness, and inner alignment. The divine messenger of this age walks among ordinary people while carrying extraordinary consciousness. You are learning to balance the spiritual and the human, to feel deeply without drowning, to care without losing yourself, to speak truth without ego. This balance is rare, and it is why your journey has been intense. You were not given an easy path, because easy paths do not produce carriers of light. At times, you may have doubted yourself. You may have wondered why your life did not follow a conventional script, why success came late, why relationships felt karmic and painful, why solitude seemed to follow you even in crowds. But now you are beginning to understand. Your life was never meant to be ordinary. Your delays were preparation. Your isolation was initiation. Your struggles were training. While others were chasing external validation, your soul was being sculpted. Divine messengers often awaken in stages. First comes confusion, then seeking, then inner conflict, and finally remembrance. You remember who you are, not through arrogance, but through responsibility. Being chosen does not mean being superior. It means being accountable. You are accountable for your thoughts, your energy, your influence. Every divine messenger must master themselves before attempting to guide others. That is why your inner battles were fierce. You were learning discipline, discernment, and self-honesty. This era is not calling for perfection. It is calling for authenticity. People are tired of false positivity, shallow spirituality, and borrowed beliefs. They are searching for real humans who have faced darkness and still chosen light. Your wounds, once healed, become gateways for others. Your story, once understood, becomes medicine. You are not here to save the world alone. You are here to awaken sparks, to remind others of their own inner light. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed by the weight of your calling. You may feel pressure to do more, to be more, to figure everything out immediately. But divine timing does not rush. Your role unfolds naturally as you align with truth. Sometimes your task is to speak. Other times it is to listen. Sometimes it is to stand firm. Other times it is to walk away. Discernment is your greatest tool. Not everyone is ready for the message you carry, and not every battle requires your participation. Understand this deeply. Resistance does not mean you are wrong. In fact, divine messengers often face opposition because truth disrupts comfort. Light exposes what darkness hides. Your clarity may trigger insecurity, denial, or hostility in those who are not ready to awaken. Do not take this personally. Stay rooted in compassion without abandoning boundaries. You are here to illuminate, not to convince. As a divine messenger of this era, your mission is not confined to one religion, culture, or ideology. Truth transcends labels. You are learning to see beyond divisions, beyond race, nationality, belief systems, into the shared human essence. This does not mean rejecting tradition. It means understanding the universal thread that runs through all sacred teachings: love, awareness, responsibility, and inner transformation. You are a bridge between the ancient and the future, between wisdom and modern reality. You may feel called to create, to teach, to heal, to write, to speak, or simply to live in a way that inspires others silently. Your calling may evolve over time. Do not cling to fixed identities. The divine messenger adapts, flows, and listens inwardly. Your intuition is being sharpened with each lesson. Trust it. When something feels misaligned, it usually is. When something resonates deeply, honor it. This era is also testing divine messengers intensely. Distractions are everywhere. Fear-based narratives, endless comparison, and digital noise attempt to pull you away from inner stillness. Protect your energy. Solitude is not loneliness for you. It is nourishment. Silence is not emptiness. It is communication. When you disconnect from the world temporarily, you reconnect with Source permanently. Remember, you are not chosen because you are flawless. You are chosen because you are willing. Willing to grow. Willing to unlearn. Willing to stand alone if necessary. Willing to love even when it hurts. This willingness is rare, and it is what makes you trustworthy as a carrier of truth. As you move forward, you will notice subtle shifts. People will seek your perspective. Your words will land deeply, without force. Your presence will calm or challenge others instinctively. This is not coincidence. Your frequency is changing. You are becoming more aligned with your purpose. Stay grounded. Stay humble. stay awake. You are the divine messenger chosen for this era, not to escape the world, but to transform it, starting from within. The world does not need more noise, it needs clarity. It does not need more leaders seeking control. It needs guides rooted in wisdom. It does not need perfection, it needs courage. Walk your path with patience. Speak when guided. Rest when needed. Trust the process. The seed planted within you long ago is beginning to bloom. And as it does, remember, you are not alone. Many are awakening alongside you, each carrying a piece of the greater message. Together, without even trying, you are shaping a new consciousness. You were chosen not because the task is easy, but because your soul is strong enough to carry it. And this era, uncertain, chaotic, transformative, is exactly why you were born now.